Alright guys, Dodgy Bruce here. I haven't done anything for a while because it's been hot
Graham!
and working, and I know there's a few of you who have been complaining I haven't put anything up, so I haven't got anything done yet, but I thought just for content, so you know I'm actually doing something, I'll show you something I just got. I just picked up this little Mazda thing. It's really dusty at the moment because it's been sitting outside, apparently. Been sitting for a while. A mate of mine does transport stuff, and a couple wanted to move back to SA and didn't want to take the car with them because it had cost, it's actually in good nick, this engine bay. The car would have cost more to transport the car than what it actually is worth. I don't know. There is that damage there, so a new light, maybe a buff. But for a 2000 Mazda 323, I might need front tyres. It's actually, I mean, it needs a good wash. The Protege, it's actually in pretty good nick. I mean, the couple of scups and scratches, and that's probably the major damage. It just looks like someone's ridden up against the side of it, but that'd buff, you wouldn't even know. But the inside is actually really idiot there. I mean, it could use with a bit of a steam clean, but it's an auto. It's done, what's that, 172,000. It's actually in good nick. No rips or tears or anything like that. Door cards are all good. Aircon works. It's really, really good. Split fold rear seats. Tinny. Was that open? Big boot. Huge boot if we drop those seats down. It's just huge. So I picked it up cheap, and I'm going to put it through our Regio and see what they knock it back on. It runs and drives. As I say, the aircon works really well. I'm going to take it to work this week and just see how well it runs. I mean, it's an auto. It's probably, I think they're only 1500, 1600 cc motor. Not sure, but hey, it's got cup holders. My XL doesn't have cup holders, and that's a bloody 2000 model. So she's actually a fairly neat little car. Definitely needs a wash though. I mean, that's how bad it is. It's just filthy. So they all already moved back east, and apparently there might have been a nurse, but it's in pretty good nick. So I'm going to see what it takes to get this through Regio and see what our local people think of this car. Apart from that headlight on that side and the tyres, a bit of a buff up, I reckon that should pass no problem. There's no leaks. The engine seems to be fairly clean, as you just saw. Yeah, I might sell it later on. We'll see how we go. If it's a decent enough daily driver, I might keep it for a little bit, just because the aircon works really well, a lot better than my bloody Hyundai. So I might just keep it just to fang around in for a little while. But yeah, cheap little runabout. As I say, I might sell it to someone who needs a runabout, but the poor old Hyundai's going to have to sit for a while. I mean, it's nice enough, but this is an auto. All the aircon works. It's just, it works, you know. It's just buzzbox, funky. So that's what I've got to do. I only got it today, so what's today? Tuesday? No, Wednesday. So this weekend I'll give it a bit of a going over and then book it in next week to get it get it looked at, see what they say, get some tyres. I'm actually sussing it out. What do you think, Meow? Yeah, it'll do. I've got my gardens done. So that's another thing I like. I've been doing all my gardens, so hence no worky work. Alright, so that's what I got to do. So give me a few days of cleaning this thing up and giving a bit of bath, checking those tyres and stuff like that. Like I see Russell down at Bow Repairs, Bridgestone, sorry. We'll see how it goes and see if it passes and whatnot. I'll probably put that up next week if it does or not. So I want to drive it around and just see how it goes. It's probably just your standard bunkie, just does what it does. I mean, these old Mazdas just did, same as the XL, you know, whatever you just do it, it does it. So be interested to see how it comes up with a bit of a wash and a clean. So I've got to get through the rego, so I'll give it maybe give it a bit of a buff and just see how it comes up, because the paint looks fairly good. It's not, I mean, it's a bit dull at the back there, but it could be just yeah, it's a bit dull on the top half. The bonnet's a bit dull, but it's not flaking. All the clear is not flaking, so you can see that's a dull compared to the bonnet, so it might have to. And it's, basically it's just the top. The top all has a, yeah, but we'll see. Put it through. And once I buff all that shit out, it should be. It shouldn't be that. It'll look fine. I'm not going to worry about it. I just got to get that lens. That's the only thing. I think I'm going to have trouble with tyres. Won't be a problem, but that lens, everything else, just a buff, and I reckon it'll be fine. So we'll see how the bunky Mazda goes. I was in two minds whether I should or not, and I thought, nah, why not? I can always sell it to someone. But there's always someone I know that is looking for a cheap runabout car. So I figure, well, here it is. So, all right. Just to keep me in the loop of what I'm doing and what I'm up to, and we'll see. So, all right, I'll catch you next time.